So I have a haul, what I'm reading, and I think that's it. And part of my haul is from the library. The whole hauling from the library is new to me, so to me it's more like what I got from the library and why I got it, maybe. It's a bit different than a haul. So I'll start with this. I got George Martin, Storm of Swords. And if you saw my, oh, I can actually see myself. Where this camera's set up now, I can actually see myself in the mirror. That kind of helps. Anyway, if you saw my bookshelf tour, you'll notice I have the complete set already. This set has this one has not obviously not been read. And so the reason for that is because my copy was all messed up. It had been a misprint where it had printed up to a certain page and then stopped and was replaced by like the appendix, I think is what it's called. Yeah. It turns out I thought I was missing a page, maybe a couple pages, and a chapter maybe. It turns out I was missing 3 chapters, an epilogue, and 2 pages. So that was kind of annoying. So I have that to read now. So I'll be reading that in a bit. Let's see. Then I'll just go into what I'm currently reading, since I said that. I'm reading The City of Ember, and it's by Jean Duprow. And it is a book meant for like 5th graders, because it actually has its reading level on the back. I don't know if anybody ever takes note of this, but that's what it's on the back, and it's down here. It says RL on it. It doesn't say that on adult books. Let's see. It says it on young adult. No, it's usually for certain age groups. Anyhow. But even so, I just like the stories. I got this a while ago at a garage sale for like 25 cents. So I wanted to read it. It's something, you know, just to let my mind wander, because you can tell it has that kid writing where everything is like double-spaced and extra entered down. Anyway, then I am reading Bless Your Heart, Tramp and Other Southern Endearments by Celia Rivenbark. This one's fun. And I just started Love is a Beastly by Alex Flynn, because I just got it. But I wanted something else to add to my list of books I'm reading. Obviously now I'm going to have to add another, because I have all these library books, and those get pushed up the ladder of things I have to read, because they have a due date. So yeah. Then I'm also reading Gordon Ramsay, my autobiography, Humble Pie, Sunday Times bestseller. And on the back it says, he's the genuine bollocks, and this is the tale of his personal class struggle, Observer Review. And whenever I read that, I keep wanting to say it in a British accent, which I'm not going to do for you guys, because I'll probably offend, or British, did I say British? I meant to say English. English accent, and I'm not going to do that, because I'd offend some people, because that's just rubbish. But that is a little baby Ramsay. He's soft shot. So those are the ones I'm reading. Honey, lay down. The things I got from the library is Business Stripped Bare, Adventures of a Global Entrepreneur. There is a hair in the tape. Ew. This is by Richard Branson. And on the back it says, the brave may not live forever, but the cautious do not live at all. I started reading that one too, actually, to be honest. I picked up To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, because I've actually never read this. And I don't want to buy a copy just to find out that I don't like it, so I picked this up. I actually started reading this one too. I just do that. I'll randomly start reading a couple pages. This is Incarcerin, I think I'm pronouncing that right, by Catherine Fisher. And I started reading this one too. I do that. Anyway, this is about, I think I saw other people get this too, about a guy who lives in a prison that has been sealed for centuries, where inmates live in cells, dilapidated cities, and unbounded wilderness. No one has ever escaped. But then he finds a crystal key and a girl named Claudia. Claudia's father is the warden of Incarceration, and Claudia is about to become a kind of prisoner herself, doomed to an arranged marriage. But yeah, it looks really good. I like the idea, the premise behind it, so. If I end up liking it, I always check out, if I'm not quite sure, I check out the book first, and then if I like the first couple of pages, I'll buy it, because I want to read it at my own pace. I also got Leviathan by Scott Westerfield, and I saw some good reviews about this, and when I saw that there were illustrations in it, yes, I'm an adult, and I like illustrations, darn it, I just had to get it, because they're actually really well drawn. I also happen to like graphic novels type of thing, so an illustration in my book is not something that makes me think, ooh, children. No. It's just something that makes me think, ooh, pretty. Very well done. Anyhow, Leviathan is a steampunk book. And I got Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Actually, how many N's? Cassandra. It says, blah, blah, blah. It's another steampunk book. And last but certainly not least, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This has been out for a Don't! Yeah, you tell him. Go lay on your bed. You got yours. Anywho. I actually have entered the contest for the paperback version of the book that the author is having, and I really hope I win it. Oh, you don't even know. But I couldn't wait to read it, so I'm gonna start reading it, and I just know I'm gonna love it, and hopefully I win. So then I'll have my own copy. I love all things circus and carnival. So yeah, the books I bought today from the good old Goodwill. Firstly, we have Richard Branson. Are we sensing a theme here? It's called Losing My Virginity, the updated story of the world's greatest entrepreneur. I believe the only update that this has is there's an epilogue in it. That's a few pages long. So, you know, it's a few things that has happened since this was originally published. Richard Branson is effing crazy, and I love him for it. Dude makes money like nobody's business and knows how to use it. In fact, there's a thing on here that's hilarious. There's a review that says, from Forbes ASAP, it says, "It's not that Branson is known as a cross-dresser, although he sometimes does parade down the aisles of Virgin Atlantic wearing a short air hostess skirt. It's that Branson is expected to do the unexpected, even the bizarre, anything to publicize his latest venture. The fact is, Branson's widely reported stunts seem almost staid, compared to the unconventional way he manages his burgeoning empire." But this is actually in the business section, which I thought was weird. I mean, I know he is known for his business, but it's a biography, so I thought it would have been in the biography section. What the heck is that? He dressed up like a bride. I don't know if you can see that. Because he was launching Virgin Brides, which sounds dirty, by the way, but it's one of his companies that makes bridal attire, it's a whole bridal thing. It's like a one-stop shop kind of thing. But you can't buy Virgin Brides from it. Sorry, guys. Anywho, next we have A City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Oh, I did it anyway, I'm sorry. So, I'm not even sure if I'll like this, but it was only 99 cents. That one was $1.99. Because it's a children's book. I was 2 seconds I was like so worried I was going to have to fight someone about this being considered a adult book, because that's where I found it. I found a few young adult books in the adult book section, not a book, but, you know, just general fiction. And those are more expensive. But had they asked, I did notice that in the, so if this ever happens at your Goodwill, you'll know what to do. In the, you know, where the copyright is, it does say an imprint of Simon & Schuster Children's Publishing Division. So if they had argued, I would have pointed that out, because obviously then they consider it a children's book, because that's where it's done. Anyhow, good things I've heard about this. It has vampires, werewolves, demons, and Clary gets the sight. Find out what the sight is. I don't know. I almost didn't get it because somebody wrote their name. Don't write your name. I don't care if you break the spine, even tear the cover, crease the pages, something. It's the fact of I don't like people writing in the book, unless it's a textbook. See, you're meant to write in that. Although still, I think you should add little, like, sticky tabs. And then it's more pristine that way, but whatever. Whatever. Write in the damn book. And last but certainly not least, I have got... They wrote on this one too. I didn't notice. Anyway, Eragon by Christopher Paolini. I actually have read this book. I owned this book, but then I lost this book. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, gotta get it. It's a fun read. If you like dragons, you should read this book. Even if you don't like, it's a New York Times bestseller. #1 New York Times bestseller. It's a USA Today bestseller, Wall Street Journal bestseller, Booksense Book of the Year, Publishers Weekly bestseller. Even if you do not read junior fiction, young adult, mostly, if you like fantasy and dragons and that kind of stuff, you should definitely read this. It is, I think it's very good. It's not the best dragon book that I've ever read that has to do with dragons, but it's up there, darn it, okay? It's pretty darn good. So anyway, that is it, and I'm actually going to do a couple book reviews coming up in the next couple of days. I got a few books to review, obviously. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day or evening, whatever time it is when you watch this, and I hope you'll come back and see other videos. Okay, thanks. Bye.